Start winning at the races with Daily Racing Form's new mobile pass performances, featuring exclusive buyer speed figures and expert analysis and selections. Go to drf.com/best and get the power of DRF in the palm of your hand.
The second graded stakes race on Saturday at Los Alamitos is the Grade 2 Great Lady M Stakes, 6.5 furlongs for filly mare sprinters. And who was Great Lady M? Well, she was a 7-time stakes winner in Southern California. She won a couple of stakes at Los Alamitos. But Great Lady M's biggest contribution to the sport, she happens to be the dam of 1986 Horse of the Year winner, Lady Secret. So Great Lady M, the dam of Lady Secret. This sprint race is named in her honor. A top-class broodmare and a 7-time stakes winner in Southern California. Okay, 6.5 furlongs on the main track. And all eyes will be on the inside post because number 1, Bella Fina. Let's take a look at the field. Number 1, Bella Fina. Early this week, I was thinking that Bella Fina would be a slam dunk cinch 1-5 favorite in this 6.5 furlong race because she's good. She is particularly good around one turn and in California. She's made 10 starts in California, 7 wins and 3 seconds. And her last 6 sprints in California include 4 graded stakes wins and a pair of runner-up finishes in grade 1s, including the La Brea and the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint. Those might have been the 2 best races of her career, even though she lost them both. So why isn't Bella Fina now a slam dunk single? Well, you can see it's because of that red square next to her name. Bella Fina breaks from the inside post. Not a big deal, except for the fact that Bella Fina is not always quick away from the gate. In fact, her antics leaving the gate from post 1 contributed to her defeat 2 starts back as the favorite in a stakes race back at Oaklawn Park. So Bella Fina has a challenge facing her, and that is the inside post and the potential of her not breaking particularly well. But she is the best horse in the race. She's the 4-5 favorite on the morning line, and why not? Because there's really no second choice. The second choice on the line is number 3, Sneaking Out at 4-1. I kind of like for an upset candidate, number 2, Artistic Diva, that we'll talk about in just a minute. But first, let's go back and watch Bella Fina's return to form May 17th at Santa Anita. And this was in the grade 3 Desert Stormer. She got the all-time great trip, sitting 3rd behind 2 dueling leaders. That's Artistic Diva, 2 off the rail in the green and white. And Bella Fina got first run. She opened up. It was kind of a decisive win. She won by only 1 length. That's Hang a Star finishing with interest and making it relatively close. But Bella Fina never looked like a loser at any stage of the race. She also broke from post 4 that day in a 7-horse field and got the greatest trip of all time. 3rd behind 2 dueling leaders getting first run. So conditions were made to order for Bella Fina last time out, and she was good enough to deliver. But whenever you're thinking about taking a short price on a horse, you have to ask, are conditions likely to be replicated this time out? I don't see how it's possible that Bella Fina can get the same trip again. Maybe she will. Flavian Pratt is the best jockey in Southern California. Maybe he can get her to the outside. Maybe she can sit 3rd again behind the 2 speeds, those being Artistic Diva and Sneaking Out. But you have to wonder if you really want to take 4-5 on a horse, a filly, that has a history of breaking slowly and must overcome that inside draw. She's sharp, she's good, she's the most probable winner in the race. I'm just going to suggest that I don't think taking 4-5 might be the most prudent use of your financial resources. So if it's not Bella Fina, or if she is upset, who could it be? Well, let's take a look at Sneaking Out. 2 starts back. This was at Oaklawn Park, and Sneaking Out was coming in off a layoff, a long layoff, in a deep field of 11, and Sneaking Out, she was headed. She came back on, and she won this race by a neck. A very solid win. The 3rd place finisher, Ready to Runway, came back to win her next start. That's Sneaking Out down on the inside. She refused to get beat. That was her 4th win from 10 starts. She has 4 seconds. She's trained by Jerry Hollendorfer, and Sneaking Out, when she's on her game, she is a good quality female sprinter. Now, is she grade 2 caliber? Maybe, maybe not. I would suggest not, but she is my 3rd preference because she should get a great trip sitting 2nd behind the most likely upset candidate, in my opinion, and that would be number 2, Artistic Diva. When we watched the tape of Bella Fina's last start, we saw Artistic Diva dueling through a 21-1 opening quarter, a 44-2 half mile, and then she spit it in the final eighth of a mile. She got tired. It was her first start in nearly 3 months. But the pace scenario was a little bit different on Saturday in the Great Lady M. Sneaking Out is the only other apparent front runner in the field, and I don't think Sneaking Out is going to attack Artistic Diva early. I think Artistic Diva has a chance to clear this field under Victor Espinoza and maybe go gate to wire at a decent price, at least higher than 4-1 second choice on Sneaking Out. When all is said and done, it's still about Bella Fina. And, you know, one of my favorite tools in Formulator is taking a look at how certain stables do with favorites. Well, in the case of trainer Simon Callahan, now we know that Simon Callahan is a good trainer, a top trainer. But how does he do with filly and mare dirt sprint favorites the last 5 years? Let's go ahead and throw up that Formulator graphic, and you will see the last 5 years, Simon Callahan has started 42 filly or mare dirt sprint favorites, 21 winners. The guy hits at a 50% clip. Now, we already know that, and this tool actually comes in a lot handier with people who you're not familiar with. I want to see a trainer who fires at above 40% with his favorites, and if the guy, he or her, wins at less than 30%, then I might want to knock the horse down a peg or two. In the case of Bella Fina and Simon Callahan, well, Callahan's pretty reliable when it comes to filly mare dirt chalk. Bella Fina is the horse to beat in the Great Lady M. It's race number 8 on Saturday at Los Alamitos. But if you're shopping for a price, watch out for the speedster, Artistic Diva. She has a chance to maybe wire the field. That's the Great Lady M, race 8, Saturday at Los Alamitos.